Ancient Greek physician Hippocrates said, "Let thy food be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy food." Hippocrates clearly believed the human body had an innate capacity for self-healing. But as technology has advanced, our approach to treating illness has changed dramatically.
You see, good health makes a lot of sense, but it doesn't make a lot of dollars.
Every single person in the world, every culture, every language, every country, every person in the world knows it. You are what you eat.
Food Matters is a hell of a confronting documentary by Australian filmmaker James Colquhoun, which points out the very toxic nature of what we eat and why the medical profession will choose to prescribe a pill for your ill rather than inform you of the benefits of nutritious food. And James joins us this morning. Good morning, James.
Good morning,
Good morning,
David.
James.
Good morning, Kim.
How does an Aussie nutritionist find himself in America?
Well, I guess I studied through the Global College of Natural Medicine, sort of via correspondence while I was working overseas. And studying all these nutritionists and natural healing experts from around the globe, I was quite surprised that a lot of this information was not more widely known in the public eye. And I thought, what better way to bring this information to the world than through film? So set off on a journey to interview them all.
And it's an extraordinary journey too, because and I was surprised in the break, we were just having a quick chat, and you said you think that people know this, but I don't know if they do.
I think intuitively, David, everyone knows inside that it's important what you eat. You know, it's important that you eat the right foods to support your body. But I think people don't understand the real power of nutrition and the real power of nutritional therapy and detoxification.
And this is what your documentary focuses on too. And it is controversial in that we live in a society where we go to the doctor if we're sick and we get a tablet to fix us. Mm-hmm. How do you then change that way of thinking then?
Well, I think it's all about belief systems. And I think if we can help to, through solid information, try restructure people's belief systems. It's like if you cut yourself, body self-heals. I mean, everybody knows that. It's no different with heart disease, diabetes, depression, cancer, mental illness. These sorts of illnesses, we need to look at how we can support the body's own natural healing mechanism through good nutrition and detoxification.
But your film points out that that information, excuse me, is kept from us. I mean, we get
it's not readily available at all.
That's also an aspect of it. I mean, there's a controversial nature of... I mean, if you look at the economics of it, with an apple or with vitamin C, for example, it's a naturally occurring substance, so you can't patent it. So therefore, you can't make exclusive profits off it. So that's a sort of... There's no one's going to go out there and advertise to the world, eat more fresh food, unless it's a government initiative or something, eat more fresh, organic, whole, natural food, or take some vitamin C to correct imbalances within your body, because no one company can profit from it. But I think as a whole, the health of individuals, we can help to prevent illness and even reverse illness once it's taken hold.
But it makes the point, I just want to get back to the, let's say, you mentioned the apple, the raw apple, you talk about this, the raw apple. Now, people might understand that is nutritious, that's good for me, so they go to the supermarket and they get the raw apple. But we don't know how that apple has been grown.
That's right.
And you make the point in the film about agriculture.
That's right. And fertiliser.
And fertiliser and pesticide. And there is no nutrition in that apple.
No, precisely. I mean, with the advent of commercial agriculture, and it's been important because we need to create more food because of more population. But now I think we're turning more to quality. People want quality food. People want nutritious food. And conventionally grown fruits and vegetables these days are toxic. They have pesticide residues, herbicide residues. Quite often they've been sitting, in stores on shelves for a long time before it actually gets to your plate. So there's a big movement towards local food and organic food.
And it's funny you should say that, because in our family we have just started buying all of our fruit and vegetables farm fresh, because we do eat really well and we do eat fresh fruit and vegetables, but I had this very strong feeling that what we were eating didn't have the nutrition in it. And that seems to be exactly what you're saying in this doco.
Yeah, precisely. I think people need to be aware that, they might not have all the nutrients and the minerals that their body needs to operate efficiently. And people also need to be aware that there might be environmental toxins or toxins in their food, which is disturbing the balance in their body, and to restore that restores health.
OK, look, we should point out too, these just aren't your opinions. I mean, you've travelled the world chatting to experts. Let's have a look at what they had to say.
Think of it as chronic malnutrition, because that's what's going on.
You shouldn't take too many of those vitamins, That might not be a good idea. And yet they don't provide any evidence of that. They just say it. Doctors say, I don't believe in vitamins.
You can't heal one disease and keep 2 others. It's impossible. When the body heals, it heals everything.
If 1 in every 2.5 people, if you can picture such a creature, are perishing from cardiovascular problems, that follows that society is doing something fundamentally wrong.
I feel very strongly that the best doctor in the world, the best nutritionist in the world is you.